Good morning, boys and girls. How y'all doing? Came on to do a little reading. Keep hearing the song in my head, right? I don't think it's a song. I think it's like a little made up sound from TikTok. And I just keep hearing it in my head. And it's like, stop stressing. What is it? It's like, stop stressing, calm down. Everything's gonna work out. Something like that. Stop stressing. So I feel like they're trying to send a message to us like stop stressing. Things are working out, right? Things are working out. It's just it might not look like it right now because there's a lot of changes that are taking place. So there could be a lot of movement in your life right now where there's things being pulled out of your life, right? To make room for the new things coming in. But it might just feel like you're just losing and you're not getting anything. But stop stressing. Don't doubt. Everything's going to work out. Right? So we're going to see who the reading's going to be for. Who needs to hear the message. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to, you know how it goes. Aquarius energy. Hell yeah. It's y'all birthday too. We're in Aquarius season. So that's very fitting. And like I was saying, moving away. So this signifies moving on to calmer waters, right? Either being guided, either by like a spirit guide, a guardian angel, or just by like an angel in human form, which I ran into quite a few times, that helps you to kind of see what's happening and helps guide you out of a situation that you're having a hard time getting out of. But it looks like you're moving forward. And let's see what else we get. Aquarius energy. We got Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone that you were in a relationship with for a really long time, or you were friends for a long time. This is like talking about childhood or children. Could be someone that you have a child with. Let's see. Let's keep going. Got a little bit of allergies, so... I start to think that I'm like allergic to this planet because I feel like I have allergies every day. So, let's see. All right. All right, Aquarius energy. Tell me about Aquarius. What we got going on? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. But that was the 10 of Cups. Okay, we got Hierophant. Ooh, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. 10 of Wands. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so it looks like you were possibly looking for something that's a little bit more traditional or... kind of looking for a higher commitment, right? Because we got Hierophant, which talks about like traditions. And then it looks like that was your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Gaining all the things that you want, right? Emotional things, right? Because these are cups. Gaining them and kind of like guarding them, holding them close to you. These wishes that are really close to your heart. So it looks like you wished for something that was very traditional, and you possibly couldn't make it work with this person. We've got 10 wands here. 10 wands is when you've worked as hard as you could. You've picked up as much responsibility as you can, and you're working so hard that you're losing sight of what's in front of you, right? Because if you see this guy, he's got those wands in front of him, so he can't see what's going on. He's just working, and kind of like not getting you anywhere, right? Because this is like the end. It's too much. It's too overwhelming to continue. So it looks like that's what happened in this past relationship, and that's why you moved on. But then what we have coming in next is the Ace of Cups. So you have a new opportunity that's coming in. Not necessarily a love opportunity, but it could be a friendship that changes your life. It could be an opportunity in work. Something that's going to be fulfilling emotionally for you is coming in. So that looks good. It looks good. I understand. Okay, tell me more about the Hierophant and the wishes coming true. Ooh, too many. Oh, whoa. That one really wanted to come out. King of Wands in reverse. So this is a person, male or female. This could be a person that was married. This could be a person that was responsible for a group of people, right? Because when we think of kings, we think of kings reigning over a group or a family or a person or whatever. So, but we've got him in reverse. And we got the King of Wands, very attractive person. And it looks like he was using this in the wrong way, right? This is like a person that doesn't embody the good qualities of the King of Wands. Because really the King of Wands in the upright is incredible. He knows how to make things happen. He's a master of the wand. And the wand is basically how you create your magic here on this plane. So, but in reverse, he's not able to create, right? And basically any king or queen, when they're in reverse, it's kind of a selfish, negative, lower type of vibration, lower energies, right? This person could be very impulsive because remember, King of Wands, this is fire energy. This is people that like they move, they're action oriented, right? So this person might be action oriented, but towards the wrong actions. So male or female, doesn't matter. So this could be a person that was a cheater. This could be a person that was very heavily distracted. This could be a person that was not able to maintain their empire, right? Like I said, a king rules over a group, right? But in the reverse, they're not able to maintain. Either they're not respected, or they are disrespectful themselves. And so they're not able to control that environment. They're not in a positive vibration. They're not in that king leadership energy. They're basically in all the opposite. So I could see why you can't create something traditional with a person that is in this energy, right? Because when we think about traditional relationships, we're thinking two people dedicated solely to each other, don't kind of go off on the outside with other people, and like very respectful to each other. And these are just some of the qualities that are not present when this King of Wands is in reverse. So I can see why you couldn't have anything traditional with this person. And sometimes, even though it's your wish, you have to move on in order to actually get that wish. Because if the person that you're trying to get it from is not embodying the energy that you need, right? All the qualities that you would look for in your king or in your queen. If they're not embodying those energies, what can you do? You have to move on. Okay, then we got under wish fulfillment, we've got the 10 of Cups, which is all about like having that happy family, which again is reinforcing this traditional values, this higher connection that evolves beyond just me and you, right? It evolves beyond us and moves to include our offspring, our extended families. This is about bringing a higher level of happiness, a higher level of connection, right? Like we have the Hierophant there, 10 of Cups. Then we got the 3 of Cups, celebrating, right? You want to be, this is your wish fulfillment, to have this happy family, to celebrate within this family, right? Working together. This is so beautiful. This is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, right? For your wish to be working together, celebrating with your family, with the people, the family that you have created, right? Because we've got the family that we've been given from the divine, right? Or that we chose, right? Because there's a lot of talk that, we choose the family we come with and we trade off and we've worked with these people before. Those are all theories, because remember, like, no one can solidify it. No one can give you the real answers, right? We're still on this side. We're still in the 3D, in the physical. So, but your wish fulfillment is incredible. That I could see this. Like, I feel like this would be an incredible wish for anyone, right? But not everyone is looking for the same things. And that's the issue that we have to really look at. Not all people are looking for this type of relationship. Some people want to be in multiple relationships at one time. Some people don't want children. Some people don't want to work together, right? You know what I mean? There's just so many different opinions that, people, their wish fulfillment is going to be different. But this is very beautiful, I believe. Having this 10 of Cups, celebrating with your family and working together as a unit, right? Helping each other. So clearly that's not where you were receiving from this King of Wands in reverse, right? Because he's irresponsible, disrespectful, flighty. That's not, you can't have a traditional relationship with a person like that. Now tell me about the 10 of Wands. That's too many. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. What made this difficult? Indecision. We got the 2 of Wands here, right? This is a person, this is when you're trying to make a decision about where you want to go, what path you want to choose, right? And it looks like this person is kind of like not only looking in their immediate area, but also like spinning the globe, right? Just like that's what the image, that's what it's giving me right now. You see it? So it's kind of like, it feels like this is a person that's like never satisfied. It feels like this person is always like looking for the better option, right? And not only looking in their immediate area for better options, but also looking online in different places. So, and that's kind of, that does feel like King of Wands in reverse energy, right? A person that's like with that wand, just constantly chasing, and not really even clear on what they want. Just kind of running after whatever, whatever sparks their interest. You know what I mean? Just like this person is looking out. This is a person that's looking for something, right? They're looking for something not only in their immediate area. They're looking, searching the globe for something. So this could be a person that was indecisive, didn't know which path they wanted to take, couldn't commit, right? And of course, that goes against traditional values. You can't work with a person like that. And once you accept that, you know what I mean? You possibly had help here, like I said, with the first card that came out. You had help moving on, possibly a friend, a family member, like I said, an angel in disguise, even just your personal, the little God within. That's what I like to call it, the little God within, right? The spark that we have, the spark that is the part of God that makes us divine. So then we just got the Knight of Swords. So it looks like this person might be rushing back in to try to change this situation. Tell me more about this. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. We've got the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. There's a lot of wands here. I feel like now that I'm looking at this, this is all wands and cups. We got fire and water. So it kind of feels like two energies that are going against each other. You know what I mean? And then we have like this old person possibly getting a bright idea, right? Because this is like all new ideas, fresh perspectives about getting into a stable relationship with you. I mean, I don't know if you really want this person back, especially if nothing has changed here, because you're being guided out of this situation, right? For your protection, for your highest good. Let me find out a little more about this. How does the viewer feel about this King of Wands in reverse? Ooh, blocked. So it looks like you don't want this person in your life anymore. You've put your swords up, you've gone within, you made your decision, you let go, you moved on. It's done. That's done. That's wrapped up and over with. So what's going to be coming up next for the viewer? I'm going to pull a different card. I'm going to pull one of these, but I'm still going to pull another card. Just looking for the deck I want. Tell me about the viewer. What's coming next? Oh. What? Knight of Wands and the Lovers. So it looks like there's going to be another energy that's coming in. That's feeling love for you. Possibly a relationship that could be coming in. So that looks like that looks good to me. Someone that's very passionate about you, confident, that they actually want to have a partnership with you, right? This is the Lovers. This is like the difference between the Lovers card and the Devil card is like this is a union that's being like overseen by a higher power, right? That's kind of being arranged by a higher power. And this is still a fire energy coming in. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. We got Gemini here too with the Lovers card. Cancer, Leo, Cusp here with the Knight of Wands. So it looks like there's something coming in for you. I'm going to get one more. I'm just going to get a little Alice in Wonderland cards. I really like these. And they kind of wrap things up pretty well. So let's see. I mean, but you did well. You saw that this wasn't your wish fulfillment, right? That this person didn't embody those qualities that you were looking for. That 10 of Cups. Celebrating, having that family, having that higher spiritual connection, and being able to work together towards a shared goal, right? You saw that that wasn't going to happen with this, and you moved, or you were helped to move, but you did your part by blocking this person out, right? Because it's only on you. No one, people can give you advice and tell you what to do, but no one knows what you do in the dark, right? So like you made a decision for yourself, and that is sometimes hard, especially when you love someone and you don't want to see them go at all. Not even that they're going in the wrong direction. You just don't want to see them go. You don't want to miss them. But sometimes you have to look at your energy and do what's best for you. Okay. So let's get one Alice in Wonderland card and see what kind of advice she has for us today. All must have prizes. I really like this one. It is challenging to be discerning. We often prefer to try to make sure everyone is happy, but it's best to reward everyone in the same way. Is it best to reward everyone in the same way, even if some have offered more? Is it better to reward those who have excelled, either through effort or talent? Would you prefer just to give prizes to all and keep everyone happy? These are your choices at present, and it is up to you to decide which approach is best in your current circumstances, right? So it's clear that this person wasn't making you happy, right? You might have stayed in this for a while because you didn't want to hurt someone. But here's the thing. When you betray your feelings to not hurt someone else, you're just putting negativity on yourself, and it can't grow, right? If you're rewarding a person for doing nothing or for behaving badly, they're going to continue with that. So this is the best thing you did. You pull back your energy, and you're not going to reward a person that is behaving this way with your presence, with your energy, with your love, and your kindness. So I like to say I'm proud of you guys, and I know that you're going to find the person who actually deserves you, actually deserves your energy, and is actually going to give the same in return. I love y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.